If you have Muslim friends or neighbors, it's very likely you'll be invited to an Iftar evening meal. It's a very special time for Muslims because remember, they've been fasting all day, abstaining from food and drink and other pleasurable activities, and now the feast has come. So for Muslims, they're going to break the fast in the evening after the sun sets, and they're probably going to drink some water. Remember, they haven't been drinking all day. They're probably going to eat a date because they haven't been eating, either. So they're just going to eat something small. They're going to have many more times to pray during the evening, probably read the Quran, their holy book. But this iftar meal is really like a feast. And so they're instructed to make extra because they're going to eat it throughout the night. Keep in mind, Muslims are permitted to do whatever they want to do throughout the evening hours. The fast is during the daylight hours. So they're going to have food for their neighbors, for their friends, because they want to practice giving and gain merit and reward from God. They're going to make extra so they could share that with others. And so if you get invited to an iftar meal, we want to encourage you to go. First, prepare yourself in prayer, asking God to it's a spiritual battle, asking Him to clothe you and to prepare you for this. Go to a local store, buy a little box of dates, or buy a small bag of apples or oranges, some small gesture of food. Don't bring a lot because of reciprocity. They'll feel like they have to give more back to you. You could buy a bag of almonds or pistachios or just a little box of dates. So you've come with a gesture of a gift which shows honor and respect. And if you're now in their home, then you kind of do what you see them doing. You kind of follow their lead, so to speak. But remember from previous videos and questions you've already been asking, this is a wonderful opportunity to have spiritual conversations with your Muslim friends, because now you're in their home, they're breaking the fast, they're serving you, you're sharing with them, you're asking questions. And one thing we want to introduce here is, many of you have heard someone say, let's bow our heads and close our eyes. Well, among Muslims, that communicates actually the opposite. It doesn't communicate prayer. It communicates maybe there's something wrong with your tummy, or you're a little bit bored, or you're a little bit dissatisfied with something. So among the Muslims, the way they primarily pray, apart from the bowing, when they're not doing the namaz, the bowing, is they'll put their hands out like this. And one of the words in Arabic, in millions of Muslims around the world, even if Arabic's not their first language, they will know this word. It's the word dua. It sounds like in English when we say something we all can do, meaning do all, something we all can do. So if you were to do your hands like this and say the word do all, your Muslim friends would know instantly that you want to pray with or for them. And we get asked a lot, well, what should we say in our prayer? Well, we as the followers of Christ, I want to say you pray the way you normally would pray. Keep in mind, though, if you've ever prayed with children or prayed with people who weren't as spiritual mature as you, often you pray in a way that's a little bit more simple. And so we would say if you get the opportunity or take the initiative to pray with and for your Muslim friends, remember dua, the word dua in Arabic. Remember your hands like this, and then you would pray a simple prayer. God, thank you for my friends here, and then you would say their names, Muhammad or Fatima or Abdul or Aziz or Halima or whomever it might be. And then you pray specifically for what you've been talking about, or pray thanksgiving for the meal, if that were the context of your meeting with them. The point is, this communicates prayer. Dua is the word. Pray whatever language you can pray in. God will hear and answer your prayer. And then they will see that you are a God-fearing person. They will see you are a person of peace. They will see that you really, truly believe in God, not just intellectually, but you have a living relationship with God. And then our experience is, when they want to know more, they will know who to ask. And in fact, there are Muslims all over the world who are longing to know the one true God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So let's remember iftar meal. If you get invited, take that invitation, and just some reminders of what to do when you're there.